Welcome to the Parker Daniels Show, where amazing stories are shared.
And be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay.
I think the best way I can possibly offer words of comfort is this. You should be able to find your voice. Know that there are plenty of pearls of wisdom I could dish out over this, but one of the things that the guardian cannot take away from you is the ability to speak, if you can, and your voice and your opinions. Guardians can never take away your dignity as a human being, and if they ever do treat you like an animal, you do have recourse. You can, and you should be able to by now get out of the situation. And there might be domestic violence shelters. I've actually spoken to the Domestic Violence Initiative for Women with Disabilities, for instance, here in the state of Colorado. They handle all kinds of abuse cases, and a statistic that I want to make everyone aware of is that 85% of women are at risk, like especially the ones with disabilities. 85% of disabled women are at risk for having been familially sexually abused and stuff. And sexual abuse of women with disabilities is something nobody talks about. Same with guardianship abuse, but oftentimes those guardians are the perpetrators of abuse of some sort, whether it's sexual, emotional, physical. And, you know, the best way I can say is if you're having a problem, especially if you have suicidal ideations, there's a suicide prevention hotline that I would recommend calling. It's been all over Facebook. I'm sure it's all over social media. And I've also got a website that I want to plug that might help others in this situation.
Okay, before you do that, do you have the number to the hotline? And what
Yes, I do. It's very easy. It's 1-800-273-TALK, and the TALK numbers for that is 8255. So it's like 1-800-273-8255.
Okay, and the website that you are going to
plug.
Well,
there's actually two websites. There's the Americans Against the Abuse of Probate Guardianship, which specifically deals with all kinds of elder and guardianship abuse and so on. They are known as AAAPG.net. So it's AAAPG.net. And I think it's some guy named Sam J. Sugar is running the site and running the organization, and he's been great. He actually is collecting all kinds of evidence, especially in the state of Florida, where guardianship abuse is more rampant than any other place. Same with California and maybe several other places I don't know of, but Florida comes to mind when guardianship abuse hits the spotlight, other than the California deaths of the celebrities I mentioned earlier. And there's also, go ahead.
No, you finish your thought because.
Okay, so and then there's Kasem Cares. Yeah, but I also want to let everybody know that if you want to check me out, you can find my blog. It's at denverqueen.com. And I'll say that again when you bring me back, but I'm going to just let people know about my website and things, you know. And I'm on Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff.
Okay, well, give them the name.
Okay, so Twitter would be, well, it's all redirects up on the denverqueen.com site, but you'll find my Twitter is ms_denverqueen. My Facebook is denverqueen0920, so if you want to add me and talk to me. I'm very careful about who I add these days. Don't worry if I don't respond right away to your friend requests or your follow requests. My Twitter's open. What else? Instagram I don't use very often, but I do have a Mastodon, and then I have a MeWe, both under the names Denver Queen. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You need to Take this music and use it. Let it take you away.